Hello, Artie Goddess here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the first card I have out is balance. 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 The number 2 could be significant. You could be seeing the numbers 222. I'm getting like a message of like paying attention to what you're thinking about, or what's on your mind when you see the numbers 222. That could be a time where you could be worrying. You could be worrying in this time, or in that time, or stressing about something in that time, or thinking about how you're going to do something when it comes to. You could be overthinking something. You could be like just too far in the future when it comes to something when you see that number, or you could just be worrying about just how something's going to work. But it may be a reminder in that time to maybe look up the meaning for yourself, or it could be a message of allowing yourself to have that, allowing yourself to surrender and be in the flow, and allow yourself to surrender and be in the flow, and like let your response be like calmness and peace. It's a reminder for you to know that there's peace, there's balance, there's harmony. That you're in alignment with, and it's a reminder for you to think positive in that time, and to know that things are going to become balanced with you. I'm also getting like not only just being in harmony with, the universe, but being in harmony with the people that are, you are meant to be around. Yeah, I have here transformation, and, 33. You could be seeing the numbers 333. You could be seeing the numbers 33. 33 could be significant for you. Transformation. You're going through a transformation in this time. You're transforming. I'm getting you transforming your mind. You're transforming your body. Transforming your life and your soul. There's big transformation that is happening for you. And then I have here free your spirit and mirror souls. So balance, transformation, there's a lot that you are aligning to. I'm also getting like with this balance, you're balancing the feminine and the masculine within, and because you're doing that, you're going to, you're going through this transformation where where it's, benefiting you in the future. Don't want to use that where it's just helping to align you with your future. There we go. Align you with the success you want. Align you with the life you want. Being creative. Being creative and taking action. I'm getting like, you being successful in the things that you want in your life. You're being successful not in just things, but being successful with self. Being in balance. Being in peace. Being in harmony with self. You're going through a transformation. Because you're doing that with self, it's going to show externally as well. So that's why I also got you being in harmony with others, you being in peace and harmony, and bliss with others as well. This is help freeing your spirit. You could be seeing the numbers 13 or 444 could be significant for you. You're protected, you're supported, you're divinely guided. Even if you're in this free spirit, you may be afraid to like be in this free spirited energy, because it could be frowned upon. You may look at it may has been looked at as frowned upon, but your spirit is wanting to be free. Your spirit is wanting to be free from the past, free from imbalance. I'm getting imbalance. Your spirit is wanting to be free from imbalance. It wants to be free from stress. It wants to be free from not feeling harmonized. It wants to be free from all of that blockage that has been going on within. And I'm getting like you're aligning. You could be spending more time in nature, or you may be guided to spend more time in nature. Spend more time with self. Spend more time, even taking like, I'm getting like spiritual baths. You may be guided in this time to take like spiritual baths, and detoxing your having that time so that you can detox your mind. That's what I just got. Detoxing your mind, detoxing your thoughts. Then I have here mirrored souls. There's souls that are mirroring the, that have went through the same thing, and you're mirroring, that there's souls that have the same heart and vision and, you know, mind as you, you know, not even just mind, paths, all, you know, the same light is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, emotions. I have here emotions. This is 12. 12 could be significant, or you could be seeing the numbers 12. 3 could be significant. Have here 3 again. 3, harmony. I'm just getting like, you know, there could be a lot of emotions that are coming up in this time. I'm getting like you may be guided in this time to fertilize these emotions. I just saw hope. I just saw the card hope. Celestial teacher is out. I'm getting like for you, there's souls that, you know and have the same information that you have. I'm getting like cosmic connection. I'm getting like cosmic energy, like energy, information, knowledge, wisdom. I'm getting like there's souls that have the same wisdom and knowledge that you have, and you know, there's this path that is similar, that, you know, same or similar, you know, and it's a big transformation that is happening in this time. So much more. 777. Well, I meant to say you could be seeing 7, but 777 came out. It's, you know, speaking of like a spiritual awakening. You know, you may have went through a spiritual awakening, or you may be going through a spiritual awakening right now. Awakening a lot within, healing within, getting that balance within, activating that truth within, activating those gifts, activating those abilities. And there's souls that are going through the same thing. There's knowledge that you have, wisdom that you have, that you're learning as well. And you know, it can be looked at as celestial, you know, celestial knowledge, you know, because the things that you know, I'm also getting for someone like the things that you know, you don't even know how you know them, you know. You do it in the things that you know is very divine. I'm getting like if you are a teacher, you're doing it in a divine way, or you may be guided to do it in a divine way. Whatever it is that you know, you could be this natural teacher, you know, and don't even know it. I have here patience. The number 52 could be significant. Also, the number 25 could be significant. 7 is significant as well. 2 plus 5 is 7. Patience. We have here patience. Patience on this spiritual awakening. You had patience while going through a spiritual awakening. You've had patience when it comes to the knowledge that you have and the knowledge that you bring. It's also speaking of, you know, having patience as you are growing. And as you are this celestial teacher, just having patience for yourself. And I'm also getting like others as well. That could be confirmation for someone. It could be confirmation for someone. Having patience. Intuition. Then I have here Mother Earth. Wow. Intuition. I'm getting listen to your intuition. You're being guided to listen to your intuition more about, I'm getting like, I don't know why I got project, something that you are wanting to create. Listen to your intuition about moving forward when it comes to something you want to express, something you want to do. Listen to your intuition. You're being guided to listen to your intuition. Then Mother Earth came out. So it just speaks of, like I said before, nature. You may be guided in this time to spend time in nature, or continue to spend time in nature, because this is where it's going to help you, you know, get the answers. You know, there's sacredness within nature. There's nurture within nature. There's caring within nature. There's wisdoms within nature. There's and you know, when you're in nature, you're in harmony. You know, when you're in nature, I'm getting like this what helps you be in harmony, and this is what helps you help bring what is needed for you. You know, you also may be guided to listen to your intuition to spend more time in nature for someone. But yes, and on top of this nature card, the number 22 is here. Yes, so you could be really seeing the numbers 222. A lot of harmony, a lot of aligning. You know, I'm getting like alignment. You're in divine alignment. You're on the right path. So the cards just fell. I just saw surrender. I said that earlier. Limitless. I said that earlier as well. And I see here self-worth. Those are the cards that I saw when, you know, they just all fell at the same time. What's the message? I'm getting like for someone who like there's many gifts you have. There's many gifts, abilities, and talents you have, and there's many gifts, abilities, and talents that you have, and I'm getting like, you know, you may not do it in a traditional way. Like I said, you do things naturally. There's this teaching, this how you do things, it comes off like naturally. I'm like, I could be talking to like a person who's like into like poetry. I don't know why I'm getting like a barber, cosmetology, I'm getting like art. I'm getting like a lot of things. Like there's things that you do, but you do it in like a very divine way. And it's because of who you, like, you're like this celestial teacher and you don't even know it. It's like you have just when you do things, it don't only come from you is what I'm trying to say. It don't only come to you. But then, yeah, it don't just come from you. Align your life. I just picked up the next deck and I have here align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, there's something that you're being guided to listen to your intuition about so that you can be in alignment. You know, it's trying to get you in alignment. You're on the right path to alignment. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I'm getting like with this I'm getting like you're on the right path. You're in alignment, but there could be some thoughts about yourself, because like I said with this picture, it looks like, you know, there's broken pieces from her face. There's like there pieces that are broken from her face, and you can see her eye. You can see her eyes, and I'm getting like it's how you see yourself. It's how you see. It's what you're thinking about yourself. It's how you're seeing yourself. But I'm getting like you're in divine alignment, and you know you're being guided to listen to your intuition so that you know what's not in alignment. The thing, because there like I said, there's depths. So it does not mean that you're all the way out of alignment. I'm getting like you're being divinely guided, you know, to be in harmony, to be fully in alignment. You know, maybe they're just a tweak of something off, a few things that are off. Confirmation if you just heard that notification. Maybe it's just a few things that are off that, you know, that you're being guided. Wow. Then I just said, I don't know if I said anything about a mirror, but I have here mirror after birthing a new age. Mirror is here. Who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? So there could be something that is triggering you. Yes, because I have here boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Wow. So there could be something that is triggering you. So there could be something that has you out of a alignment, or, you know, you're being guided. This is a message of, you know, so that you can continue to be in alignment or to get you in alignment. There's something that is in your energy. Who or what? There's someone that is in your energy that is, you know, keeping you from, you know, from something, keeping you from seeing you how you truly are. Like I said, it could be boundaries, could be a person, could be a thing. But, you know, on this boundaries card, she's standing with her hands out. She looks like she's in this T position with a crown on her over her head. There's lights there's light that is, shining throughout her body, but then there's a lot of hands that are being extended towards her, and she has this T-shaped, she's standing straight with this T-straight pose with her hand out, like it looked like she's trying to say no, stop. And and she has a crown over her head, so I'm getting like there's a lot that like I'm talking to someone who has awakened. You have went through a spiritual awakening, or you're going through a spiritual awakening, and there's like people, places, and things that are needing to be removed in this time. There's boundaries that are needing to be set. As I said that, I'm looking at no at the bottom of the deck. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Yeah, there's something someone, you're being guided to, create a boundary with, or there's someone pulling on your energy. Yeah, I'm getting that as well. Like, because you're this person who, because you could be this celestial teacher, like this teacher, like you do things just naturally. Who you are is very potent, and there could be energies that know this, and it could be like depleting and pulling on your energy. But you're part of, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world to being. There could be just someone, something, it could even just be you, beliefs, something that is needing like healing, something that is needing to be listened to in this time. Boundaries. Yeah. And remember, I said this, your guidance is divinely guided. I said this. I said, I don't believe that you're just fully out of alignment. I didn't believe that, not for 1 second. I just believe that, there's depths of this, and you're getting into those depths, those crevices that, could be overlooked. I'm getting like divine is wanting you to get into those crevices that, could be overlooked and could affect the future. And because you're going through this awakening, you're awakening all areas. Yeah. And so I have here Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I told you, like, you're this celestial teacher, like you have information. The Akashic records could be significant for someone. There's something significant about just who you are. You're able to get in, you're able to have that, you're able to be in that energy because of just who you are, and I'm getting like there's so much more information that you have not tapped into, but you're being guided to have patience with, and to listen to your intuition about, because there's some things, some people, places, and things that's needed to be removed from your energy. Maybe you may be guided in this time to remove yourself from a place. Remove your that could be a job, that could be like an actual like home. Please use discernment when listening to this. It could be removing yourself from a friendship, a group. I'm getting like you could be like, I've been getting this, and I'm not trying to be in your business. I'm really not trying to be in your business, but I was getting this. I'm like, how do I even approach this? But maybe this is the time. Maybe you could be like in like group messages, right? You could be like in a group message, and that group message no longer serve you, because it may have gotten like, maybe it had started off, good, but it may have gotten messy. It may just don't serve you anymore. Like, it also boundaries with like who's texting you as well. But no, I'm not getting that. I'm getting exactly what I said, that I've been trying it's been coming to me, but I'm like, how do I even put that in a message? But I just believe this is the time. It's just speaking to someone who could be like in like a group message, and it's just gotten too messy for you. Like, it could be like a group message where people talking about people, or it could be just very, very messy, and you're not that person. You could have been that person. You could have been a part of it, but you have awakened. You're going through the spiritual awakening. You're growing. You're learning yourself as an individual, and you're just learning like how it's not okay for you to be in that energy, because how hard it has been for your awakening, and as an individual, and you're just learning in this time that it does not serve who you are, who you have become. You learn that it's never served you, and you're just, maybe this is what's not in alignment for you. Maybe this is what you, because I have here the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Maybe you're trying to cling on to this friend group or this group that does not serve you anymore. It could be a group message. It could be an actual group, but there's something that you're being guided to let go, and maybe your energy is the center. Maybe your energy is the center of how this, maybe you are the center of how this even started. Or maybe your energy is the energy that even, gets this even going. And when I'm getting like, once you remove yourself from this energy, you're able to take your energy back. I can't make this up. You just heard that confirmation. I cannot make it up. I know you just heard that confirmation. That's definitely confirmation for someone. Wow. I'm glad I was able to get that out, because I've been wondering, like, how when do I say this? Because like I said, I'm not trying to be in nobody's business, but you could be in this group. You could have a friend group, that you're being guided to remove yourself from. And it, because who they are and what they're probably continuing to do, it just don't serve you anymore. You've learned yourself as an individual, and you're just learning how the things that you may have participated in does not serve you. It does not serve you. It does not serve you. And and I'm gonna say this is something that I learned early on, super early on, not during my spiritual awakening, probably when I was in middle school, high school. I noticed one thing that I noticed, when you talk and this is deep, so if you're not, you can skip through this part, but this is something I learned. It does not mean that others learned or see it this way, but this is something that I learned. And just being the observer and being aware if I ever did it, or being an observer if someone else did it. So one thing that I used to see is, one thing that I learned when I used to have friends that talk about people, or when I used to even if I used to participate in it, what I noticed is the illusion that it creates. First of all, because you put yourself in this place where you feel as though they're doing wrong and you're not. It's so much depth in this, so I hope that you're able to listen to this, and I hope it makes sense. Okay, so you put yourself in an illusion because, first of all, you feel as though that you're not doing nothing, but they are doing wrong. Whatever you're talking about the individual for, you feel as though they're the only one doing wrong and you're not. So what it does is put you in this illusion. You get put in this illusion. Next thing you know, you're doing the same thing that the person that you're talking about, or the person that the friend that they're talking about, they get in this illusion and they're doing the thing that they're talking about this individual about and don't even know it. You get swept up in this illusion and you don't even know it. So let's say there's a person talking about someone that got 3 different child's fathers and three kids. All right, then that person ends up having the same thing. Oh, but what they don't realize is it's okay when it's not that just because somebody else did it, it's a problem. But because they did it and they have an excuse of why, maybe some stuff did happen, but they don't look at, okay, this is the same thing that you just talked about another individual about. And that's just me using an example. That's not me knowing anything. That was just an example. Hopefully it was a good example. But what I'm saying is, you could talk about somebody, then the same thing happened to you, but you don't even see that you're in this same illusion that you just talked about somebody else about. And now, but now you have an excuse for it. But why couldn't they have an excuse for it? Just because you have a valid excuse doesn't mean that they didn't have a valid excuse. It didn't mean that you could go and talk about them. I hope that makes sense. So basically, what I had noticed, just being an observer of just when I've seen it, or if I even participated in it, or let's say, I'm not trying to say I'm perfect, even if I've talked about someone, I will get the same thing that I would notice is I would be in that same illusion. I will be in that the same thing that I talked about another person about, or the same thing I heard somebody talk about another person about. Let's say somebody called somebody big or too skinny, or, you know, they look tired, or, you know, I would see the same. And that's why it's so important for us to be aware, to listen to our intuition, and, you know, observe like that, because your friend, you could be in this illusion and you don't even know it. You could be in this illusion and don't even know it. And that's why it's important, you know, for us to, you know, not judge and talk about people. Because the moment you do that, it's like you're trying to take yourself away from, like, you don't got no problems or anything going on. And you put yourself right in that illusion. Oh, but now that you're in this illusion, you got this excuse now. No, they had an excuse too, and they deserve to live their life, experience life as the individual, just like you. They deserve to experience life without being judged, just like you. Just because you got an excuse now, you in the same position now, but you got a better excuse, or I'm not going to say better, but now you got an excuse. It does not mean it does not mean that, you know, that's okay, because they had an excuse too. They deserve to experience and live their life too. I really hope that makes sense. I didn't mean to go everywhere and all that, but I just hope that makes sense. And I'm getting like, and that's why I'm getting like, someone could be in this group, or someone could be having friends, or someone could be in this environment that don't serve there's individuals that still do this, and you don't do this anymore, and you're not seeing that this is what has you out of alignment, because you're in this, you could be in that energy of that gossip, of that energy of negativity, of that, you know. And I'm getting like you're the energy that's keeping it together. You're that energy. You could be that light that's keeping that together and keeping people from seeing their illusions. But I'm getting, once you remove yourself from these people, from this environment, from wherever you are, those illusions, they have no choice but to turn inward and see the illusions that they have put themselves in, because you have already awakened. I'm talking to someone, you're awakening, or you have awakened, and there's an environment, there's something that you're around. I'm getting this. I don't even know where this, like, all of this is coming from, but I'm getting like there's something that you in that don't serve you anymore. And I'm getting, you're like you're the vessel in it though. Like, you're this light, you're this energy bulb that needs to be removed, because you awaken, because they're feeding off your energy to even do this and not go within. But I'm getting, once you remove yourself, oh, boom, there go the illusions. Oh, all that talking about people, now they're going to be able to see it. Now they're going to be able to go with, they have no choice but to go through their awakening and see, oh, this not good. Some probably would try to avoid the awakening, but I'm getting, you're being guided to remove yourself. There's something that you're clinging on to. There's something that you're in alignment with that does not serve you anymore. Wow. That message is for someone. I'm going to get one more card from this deck. Wow. Trust the Ningle. What is the Ningling feeling trying to tell you? And then, so on this card, it's like, what's your gut feeling trying to tell you? Because she's holding her hand on her stomach, which there's a light there where her stomach is. Then there's a light where her heart is. And then there's a light where her third eye is. Yeah, you've awakened. You see things clearer now. You went down an individual path. That you've learned a lot. You've learned who you are. You learn how unique you are. You went through your karmic cycles, or this is something you're going through now, and you're being guided. This is why you're being guided to remove yourself. But I'm also speaking to someone who have went through this. You know, there's something in your gut. You know, your heart is telling you something. Your third eye is awakening. I'm getting, for someone, you don't think like you used to think anymore, because you've activated that gut feeling. You know how to listen to your heart now. You know how to envision with your third eye now. Wow. Then I just picked up another deck, authenticity. I open the way of truth. I'm getting like, you're gonna be doing something. See, you're being authentic. You're choosing to be authentic. You're opening the way of truth. There's truth being spoken here. I open the way of truth. There's something I said that opened the way of truth for someone. Maybe you didn't realize it. Maybe you were doing something unintentionally. But I'm also getting, for someone, like, you're about to open the way of truth for something. Wow. Then I have here, your body's power. Your body is yours. Celebrate your temple. Celebrate that knowledge that you have. Celebrate that intelligence you have. Celebrate your temple, your third eye, the knowledge, the truth that is within you. Wow. Then I have here the Bizon totem. Life is showering you with this abundance. You are abundant. You are abundant. The number 13 could be significant. Also, on the your body's power is the number 8. 888 could be significant. You could be seeing 888, 808, 808, 818. Then after, and you know that speaks of abundance and prosperity, you know, and I'm getting like that's going to come with what you create, with what you're creating, with what you know, with this truth that you have that you will be giving, or, you know, just you naturally being in this. There's a lot of abundance that is, you know, you're in alignment with. Remember, on your body's power, it says 8 speaks of abundance, prosperity. Then it says celebrate your temple. There's intelligence that you have. Then following behind it is the Bizon totem. Life is showering you with this abundance. I can't make this up. You're being guided to, you know, celebrate yourself, celebrate your temple. You know a lot. You have a lot of knowledge. Yeah, and it's going to be accomplished. The circle of life just came out. I give you my blessing. You are a blessed individual. And it says, I give you my blessing to accomplish this quest. It will be accomplished with whatever. Remember, I said, like, I could be speaking to like a person that, like, I'm speaking to, like, you're just very creative, like art, barber. I'm speaking to someone who's like in like beauty, fashion, cosmetology, a teacher of any sort, whether it's with anything physical, dance, yoga, training, anything with that. I'm talking to some of you know how to do all of that. Poetry, music. Some of you all know how to do all that. Comedian, all of that. Some of you all know how to do all of this. And I'm getting like, some have went through an awakening and you're going to the next level. Some are awakening to this, what you know, to these gifts, abilities, and talents. But there's some things that, you know, you're being guided to remove. There's something that is needed to be removed in this time. It can't go. I'm getting like it just can't go with you. Great mystery. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. This is a great mystery. This has been a great mystery for you. This is a great mystery. A lot is being revealed to you in this time. You're being guided to listen to your intuition. Yeah. You're being guided. You're divinely guided. This is a great mystery, but you are divinely guided. There's a lot of information that is being given to you. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. I told you have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, then I have your spirit of fire. Shine your power unreservedly. The number 17 could be significant. 1 + 7 is 8. Fire. You could be a fire sign. I'm getting like light. You have the torch. I'm getting like you're in this fiery energy, or you will be in this fiery energy. I'm getting also sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra, that's where you create, that's where those creative expressions come from. Your emotions. Remember, we saw emotions at the beginning of the message. I'm getting fertilize your emotions. I'm also getting like using your emotions to transmute as well. Using your emotions to express and transmute. Wow. I'm getting using let that fire burn on that blocked energy and create. Wow. Shine your power unreservedly. Then I have here spirit of air. A favorable wind is blowing on your life. I'm getting communication when it comes to something. I'm getting there is literally a favorable wind blowing in on your life. There's something favorable. I'm getting like you're a favorite individual. There's favor that is blowing in on your life. Wow. Then I have here sacred ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. I'm getting like you're sacred. You're learning that the world is sacred. What you have to offer, and because of this, there's a lot that you have to offer within this sacredness. That's how you're, wow, and I can't make this up about this emotions. I'm going to get to that, but what was I saying? That's why you're going to be in alignment. There's a lot that you've learned. You learn that you are sacred, this world is sacred, and there's like a cult, like there's something about you that can speak. There's something about you that that can express, because you know, it's like your soul knows the sacredness of the world. Your soul knows the sacredness of individuals, and it's not like a manipulating energy. It's like, going back to that great mystery. It's a great mystery And it says, I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. It's like, it's a great mystery that, you know, is being fulfilled. I'm gonna just say that. So what I was going to say, guess what card came out? Emotions, from this deck. So we have here emotions twice. The number 7 is significant. You're an emotional creature. Fertilize that great power. I just said that. Transmutation. I'm getting like your expressions, what you create. You're being guided to, you could be guided to, you know, meditate when it comes to your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra may be significant. There's some energy that may be needing to be unblocked. But I'm getting like letting that fire burn that block energy and shine your power unreservedly. Create through these emotions. That could be confirmation for someone if you just heard that notification. Create. I'm getting like this is something you've always liked doing, is create. Wow, I cannot make this up. I leave you the memory of healing tales. You have stories to tell. Wow, you have stories to tell. I leave you the memory of healing tales. Like you have like healing stories that, you know, healing stories, healing experiences. Then I have on the bottom of their deck, rise above to widen your vision. Wow. But yes, you have stories, experiences that you've been through, that you have overcome, experiences and, you know, things that you're being guided to express through stories, through your gifts, through your abilities, through your talents. Wow. I leave you the memory of healing stories, of healing tales. It says healing tales. I'm gonna get the overall message. 4 overall messages. Okay, gratitude, loneliness. I have 2 already. I'm gonna get 3 because I just feel like that loneliness, it just fell on its own. It just felt like it was lonely. So maybe it was meant to come out because it just fell. It didn't even have it just fell out. So I'm gonna get 3 more. I know I have 2. I know I'm supposed to get 4, but I'm gonna get 3. 3 more as well. It fell out like it was lonely. What are 3 more cards for the overall message? Ooh, it's a lot. I'm gonna get the ones that flipped over. I just saw service. Self-sufficiency. Well, I have 6 whole cards. Do I? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 6. So we have 6. I'm gonna get to reading. So gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. Remember we talked about alignment. Calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during the intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind. May your peaceful calm take over. Make it God's. Release the ideal of mine. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arise. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of mine. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying I don't need people. Instead, it says God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Perfectionism. Permission to make... I apologize. That's an alarm that I had to set. I'm going to read perfectionism again. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Wow. So I really hope that this message resonated with you all. I want to thank you all so much for your subscribes, for your comments, for liking, for sharing. Thank you for your donations, like your super thanks. Thank you for sending the cash apps. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. I really hope that this message resonated. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.